Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Stacked to the air here. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, boy. 26.
Blue here from the pistol. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Prescott willing to throw. Escapes the pocket. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Valus Jones now on the return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now they face 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And he will get the first as they touch him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Throwing on first down, Daniels. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
19 tight. 19 tight. Good.
Daniels is going to throw again. He's got Devontae Smith. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ready.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Let's go now. Ready.
This one set up for Daniels. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Ready.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception! The 50! The 30! The 10! And he's going to score pick 6 for Dallas.
Okay, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Daniels coming back after that pick. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Looking quickly here.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Second 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
It's fourth down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
And they're going to go. It's Daniels. That one's good to McConkey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Washington first down.
That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
Ready, set.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
19 Wyatt. Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's second down.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Let go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
18 Radiant. Ready. Cougar 19. Warrior 70s.
3rd and short, Daniels. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Go.
Daniels on 1st down. Flushed out now to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang Knights.
To the air again, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 tight. 19 tight.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Daniels. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
There we go.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 26.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. At the 20. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning in from the 16. Takes this one all the way. Touchdown on the kick return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Commander is 7.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Past the 60. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. They set up the screen. It's Smith. And he'll work this one up to the 28. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Second down now. They need 7.
Come on. Bronco, 19 Lions.
Daniels now. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
70 Race. Let's go now. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat.
Slot man's in motion right. Daniels now on first down. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Vacates quickly left side. He's running with it. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing on first is Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more, from the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And he drives this forward to the 6. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now.
Kill. 47. 26.
Third down run with Blue. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Commanders 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Victoria 70.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will get this inside the 30. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Tap to 60. 19 tight. 19 Lions. Ready?
Throwing on first down. Daniels chased out to his right. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's the final play of our first half.
60 Eagles, 60. Red. Cowboy 8, 7 Pirates.
One final shot before the half. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Aubrey to kick off for the
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
Jones on the return. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Daniels to throw on fourth. Throw is caught by the back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offensive line fast.
That's good for a Washington first down.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Brought down by the East Carolina rookie, Savon Revel. Daniels is going to throw again.
At the 44-yard line.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Logan Wilson has it. And the Cowboys get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Prescott now off the play fake. Now he's past the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. George Pickens the touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. When I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one, it's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Finds the football outside. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Past the 60.
Here's Daniels. Gets this to Kincaid. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh no, they get him yet again. Logan Wilson has it. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Oh, put some heat on this deep. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at at their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Let McConkey with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Commanders 21.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did. Get it back. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Working quickly here. Daniels on 1st down. Forced out to his right. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. And goes to the hurry up here.
19 Tigers.
Again, Daniels to the air. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And they dance away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
Ready. Set. Panther 80. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18. Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 6 go.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
60 Eagles. 6.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Buying some time right. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
First down, here's Dak. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Martin there defensively.
Here we go, 46. 47. Here we go, going to 53. Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. 26.
Back to the air, Prescott. Come for big yards on the right side. And he has this down to the 34. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yeah. Here we go.
Give to Williams from the gun. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Wide in. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here we go, 47. Hey, 47. 26.
Third and long, Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up fourth and long. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
59-yard attempt.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Here we go, 46. Yeah! Here we go. Gun. 26.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They come through massive gain there on fourth down. Give them 24 yards. And most importantly, at first down. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Dak throwing again. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead.
49. Commanders 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Davis Jones on the return. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Commanders hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining.
At the 24-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Stack. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready up.
Daniels back to throw. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Get up. Get up.
To the air on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And that brings up fourth and long. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
17. 6, Panther 11. Panther 11.
Desperation time here on fourth. Throw caught by his running back. And this is brought to a stop at let's say the 34-yard line there.
And the Washington first down.
To the air again, Daniels. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did get it back. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. Moving on into the red zone. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
79, bro. Come on.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
72.
Daniels now on first down. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Up in the pace here as the clock continues to run. Second and manageable. He's throwing. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Commanders cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Commanders 35.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did. Get it back. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Line. Here we go. Kill. Gun. Here we go. 47. 26.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
It's a gain of 31
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. Shotgun snap. He'll give to Blue. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Prescott to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Moving quickly, trying to get set. He has it on the QB sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Cowboys 63. Commanders 35. Brandon
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's got the squiver. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Here we go. Cut 19. Cut 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Steady.
Here he goes, one final shot. On the move, headed right. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.